Hey YouTube, it's your girl Callie Figure 8, and this week's Talkative Thursday topic will be on I'm not giving up no matter what you think of me. And the title is because I know a lot of people don't believe in my weight loss journey, in me having success in my weight loss journey right now, and I don't blame you. I have been trying to lose weight since I was 20 years old, and I am 37. So I understand you being there through the countless diets that only resorted in weight gain and the weight loss only to gain it all back plus some on a couple of occasions, and my current state of being at the heaviest that I've ever been. So I get that. Some people may doubt that I have what it takes to lose the weight. I'm probably one of those people. But one thing that for the rest of my life, even if you have to bury me in a double wide casket with 10 pallbearers because you can't carry my big ass, I'm going to die trying. I have never given up on anything that I've wanted to accomplish. And by far, weight loss has been the hardest thing that I've ever tried to accomplish. I am raising 2 teenagers. That's hard. I went to school for 6 years straight while working about 4.5 or 5 of those 6 years. And that was hard. I am raising my children by myself with some help from their fathers, but not any child rearing help, I should say. And that's hard. But I have succeeded and accomplished it all. I am pretty successful as far as my career. I am on the track of going where I want to go and getting to where I need to be in life, and all of that's good. But when it comes to the weight loss, it's a never-ending battle, and I tried this, I tried that, but I'm not gonna give up. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I don't know why I self-sabotage, but I am determined to figure this out. When I came on YouTube, I was inspired by a lot of ladies here in the weight loss community, and I've seen those ladies lose the weight. They actually lost the weight because I'm new to the YouTube weight loss community. I've only been here for 3 months. So I'm seeing people come up on their 1 year, 2 year, 3 year journeys. And they look good. Some of them, are done. Others have a ways to go. But one thing that I have seen, and those that I really do admire, is the dedication. And so if I've learned nothing, I've learned dedication from being here on YouTube. And I am teaching myself discipline. It's not easy because I am undoing years of bad habits. Even habits that were there before I even gained weight as a child. And I say that to say I will never forget being in maybe the 4th grade, and my mom it was a Friday night. I'll never forget. We were leaving from my grandmother's house, headed home, and I wanted McDonald's, and my mom was like, no, we have food at home. You're going to eat some pork and beans and wieners when we get to the house. And I'm thinking, dude, it's a Friday night. We don't ever eat out. Oh, I can't wait to grow up and get a car. And I can sit here and tell you the exact location where I was when I had this thought, and exactly where I said I would go. I will never forget. And if you're from LA, I'll shout this out and you'll know where I'm talking about. I will never forget that my mom and I, we were on the bus stop on Manchester and Normandy. And I remember thinking, if I had a car, I would go to Burger King and get me a Whopper with cheese. Then I would drive across the street to McDonald's and get me a large fry and an apple pie. Then I would go down the street to Popeyes on Figueroa and get me 2 chicken thighs. Then I would go to Little Caesars. That was, I don't know if I think it's still in that parking lot because I'm talking about 80, 84, 85 at this point, and get me a pizza. Then I would go to the liquor store by the house, Lacey's Market on Broadway and 89th, and get me the Hostess cupcakes with the Swizzle Swirls. And I would go in my house and I would eat all of it. And then I would go in the bathroom and throw it up. And I was in the 4th grade. I was about 70 or 80 pounds. I was a really skinny child. So when I look at my children and think, okay, 4th graders are about a size 7, 8, maybe 9, 10 in kids' clothes, I probably was like a 7, 8. I was a really, really slim, lanky child. But that was my mindset. And it was because my mom always made us eat at home. We may have eaten fast food maybe one time during the school year, and it would be pizza on a Friday night, or we would eat in the summertime. We may be able to go to McDonald's and get, they were called value packs, and we may get like a value pack like twice over the whole summer, 3 times if we were lucky. And if I'm not mistaken, we used to get a 20 piece, and my brother and I would have to split it. And I used to be like, it was a control thing. And I kept thinking, when I get older, I'm going to eat whatever I want, whenever I want, and nobody can stop me. And although I never fulfilled that quote unquote fantasy of doing all of that, that particular fantasy I still have, because that's my downfall, is that I can have it. I want it. Even being on specific diet plans, weight loss plans, like Weight Watchers. My Weight Watcher attitude was, I can eat what I want to eat as long as I stay within my points. And it's true to a certain degree. Yes, eat a certain amount of calories, but then are you worried about the fat and the sodium and all of that? So I'm undoing, 4th grade, I was 9 years old. I'm undoing 28 years, 29 years of a horrible thought process, and about 17 years of actually being able to implement that. So when I look at it in that retrospect, 3 months of being on this weight loss journey, and I know I have three marbles in my pounds lost jar. So 3 months and 3 pounds. I know that I am way behind any type of schedule that anybody that wants to have a more immediate weight loss would be. But the one thing that I can say is that I have not given up. It's not even about proving things to people. It's about proving it to myself, to know that I can do this. And the thing is that I don't know how to do it. I'm winging it on my own. I'm on these different groups, and I'm on YouTube, and I look, and it's like, okay, maybe I can mimic that and make it work for me. So at the end of the day, I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. And like I said, if you gotta carry me out this world in a double wide casket, one thing that people will say is she never stopped trying. Now, it is my dream to get this weight off, and to get to the root of the problem. I know, kind of touched on, I guess this is like therapeutic tonight. It's about the control, and I've let go of control in other areas of my life. Example, I've been celibate for 2 years, and that was giving the control and destiny of my life to God and not myself when it came to relationships. That was hard to do, but food is harder. It's easy to give up sex. It ain't easy to give up cupcakes. So I'm looking forward to staying on this journey, and I am definitely looking forward to looking back on this video in particular, and being my smaller self and saying, wow, you did it, and you didn't think that you could just as well as other people didn't think that you could. So anyway, thanks for listening. I know this is probably the longest video I've ever had, but hopefully my message reaches out to someone and touches you. And until then, take care and God bless.